Hello my dear students and friends. I welcome you all to my video channel bio-logia. Have you ever wondered why do we look like our dad or mom or even grandparents? Why does my best friend have a curly hair and I have a straight hair? Why are people in my mother's family so fair and father's family dark? Well, the answer to these and such kind of questions can be answered by studying an important subject of biology, genetics. Genetics is the study of heredity and variation in living organisms. What does it help us to understand? It helps us to understand the way in which certain traits or characters are transferred from parents to their children or offsprings. And how are these traits transferred? What do you exactly mean by the term heredity? Heredity is the reason we look like our parents. Some of our physical traits, for example, hair color, skin color, etc. are exactly similar to our parents. Sometimes the risk of certain diseases and disorders are also transmitted to their children by their parents. So, the offsprings of all organisms resemble their parents in several aspects. Heredity literally means tendency of like begets like. That is, all living organisms tend to produce offsprings like themselves. Heredity involves the transfer of genetic characters from parents to the offsprings via egg and sperm. These transferable characters are called as hereditary characters. What is variation? Even though the parents pass all the genetic information to their children or offsprings, but still they might not be exactly similar to their parents. These differences are called or termed as variation. There are two types of variation: genetic variation and environmental variation. Genetic variation: the variations which arise as a result of any change in the structure and function of the gene and are inherited from one generation to another are called as hereditary variation or genetic variation. Environmental variation: when two individuals with the same genotype may become different in phenotype when they come in contact with different conditions of food, temperature, light and other external factors. Such differences among the organisms of similar heredity are known as environmental variation. These variations are not heritable. So now the question is, where is this genetic or hereditary material present in the body or cell? Yes, nucleus is the organelle where this hereditary and variation material is present in eukaryotes, while in case of prokaryotes, it is present in a nucleoid region. The DNA serves as the genetic material in eukaryotes, while RNA is a genetic material in some viruses. DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, while RNA is ribonucleic acid. So the question is, what is a nucleus? The nucleus is the center of all the cellular activities. Eukaryotic cell possesses a membrane-bound nucleus, while prokaryotic cell consists of a nucleoid, that is, an unorganized nucleus. They have a nucleoid, highly folded circular DNA molecule, which is present without a membrane. How is this genetic material present inside the nucleus? The genetic material is present in the form of chromosomes. What is a chromosome? Chromosome is nothing but a long stretch of double helical structure of DNA. This DNA is present in all the cells of our body in individual pieces called as chromosomes. These chromosomes carry the genetic information in the form of genes. So what are genes? Genes are nothing but small stretch of DNA sequences. The chromosome number varies from organism to organism. For example, in human beings, there are 23 pairs of chromosomes. The DNA which is present inside is bound together with a set of proteins which are called as histones. So the question lies, what is a DNA? The genetic information is transferred from the parents to their offsprings through their chromosomes, while the chromosomes are made up of DNA. The DNA biomolecule is self-replicating, that is, it can produce identical copies of itself. What is DNA made up of? It is a nucleic acid made up of long chains of 4 nucleotides, adenine, thymine, guanine and cytosine, along with a sugar moiety and phosphate group. How are these long chains present inside our cell? These long strands are twisted together anti-parallelly into a double helical structure joined by hydrogen bonds. Did you know the entire DNA molecules in our body, if joined together, would make a journey to the sun from Earth more than 600 times? Humans share about 99% of their DNA with each other. Our DNA is also 95% identical to the DNA of chimpanzees. We share about 40 to 50% of our DNA with cabbage. Wow, isn't it interesting? Thank you. I hope this video has helped you to understand the basic concepts of genetics.